In 1971, at age 18, Philip's double life came to an end. His uncle was serving time in New Jersey's Yardville prison and needed someone to send messages back to his gang. That someone was Phil. By the time his uncle was released, Leonetti knew college was out. Full-time life in the mob was in.
And the day he gets out, I pick him up. And I didn't leave his side since. From that time on, I was with him the whole time.
As your uncle went up in power?
I was there. I was with him the whole time. Everything that happened.
Shootings, beatings, extortion. And then in 1979, Scarfo figured his nephew was ready for the big time. To prove himself, he had to deal with a guy from the neighborhood named Vince Falcone, one of Phil's friends who had managed to insult Scarfo. The two of them invited Vince over for a couple of drinks.
I picked the bottle up, the scotch bottle, start drinking it to try and break the little bit of tension that was there. And I said, Vince, come on, get some ice. It's in the refrigerator. Come on, let's make some drinks. He came in, he went to the refrigerator and opened the freezer, and that's when I shot him.
How many times did you shoot him?
I shot him once in the back of the head, and after he fell down, my uncle listened to his heart, and he said to shoot him again in the heart. And I shot him again in the heart.
Do you not feel any sort of... What do you feel?
I feel nothing. I don't feel nothing. I feel cold.
Those photographs are all in color, aren't they?
They're very gory.
The only problem was there was an eyewitness, and the case wound up in court. But Nicky knew how to fix that, too.
We find Nicodemo Scarfo not guilty, Philip Leonetti not guilty.
Phil says that for a bargain $3,000 bribe to a policeman, they bought themselves a solid alibi.
The verdict came in.
Verdict came in. Everybody in the corner, like they couldn't believe it. They were in shock. The cops got mad. Oh, my God. Everybody was upset except us.
Well, there's a good reason. You got away with murder.
Yeah. Yeah, we did. But they didn't have enough evidence anyway. Okay, yes, we did get away with murder.
It wasn't the first time.
What a waste of taxpayers' money.
And in trial after trial, it wouldn't be the last.
Thank God for the American jury system, an honest jury.
The murder of Vince Falcone earned Uncle Nicky's respect and bought Phil a place inside the Brotherhood. Today, Phil Leonetti is in hiding with no job. But the son he fought to protect is now in college. And Phil has added one last twist to his story. He has recently remarried, and not to just any woman. This woman was dating Vince Falcone when Leonetti killed him.
Help me understand. The girlfriend of the man who was your close friend whom you murdered, have I
Yes.
got it so far?
Yes.
Is now your wife.
Yes.
I'm glad it's worked out, but you must understand, looking at it from the outside, it seems a little strange.
Yeah, it does seem strange, but it wasn't until 2 years later that we really start dating. I mean, it wasn't, like, in other words, it might look like I killed him to go out with her. I mean, there was really not even an
No, I would
association.
think just the fact that you killed him might slow things down a little bit.
Just that I killed him.
Well, yeah.
Well, I mean, it's in the past. I mean, we have to go on. You know, things happen, and what are you going to do? We come from a very different world than everybody else. Very different.
Here you are today, having brought all of it down. Strange life, huh?
Yeah. Strange life. You never know what's going to happen.